Never forget. That's the message to Americans tonight. Exactly 20 years ago, nearly 3,000 people lost their lives during the 9/11 attacks. Innocent people and selfless first responders, all victims. Today, people from across the valley came together to honor those lost 2 decades ago. Events held in several cities from South Padre Island to Starr County. And as Channel 5's Monica de Anda reports, the memories of that day are still crystal clear for many.
What we experienced on this day 20 years ago is horrific.
Air Force veteran Jorge Bustillos remembers being inside the Pentagon when suddenly a plane hit the southern end of the building. He was on the eastern side.
The Pentagon is so big and so stout that we had no idea that it had happened. It wasn't until probably about 3 or 4 minutes later that an alarm went off telling everybody to go ahead and evacuate.
It wasn't until Bustillos got close to the exit that he saw black smoke.
What happened for the next 3 to 4 hours was I assisted other personnel that were there, first responders, fire department, in helping the wounded and getting them evacuated out of there. I'll never forget that day, and it has affected me.
2,996 people lost their lives in the September 11 attacks, changing our nation forever and impacting the lives of thousands, including Lupita Perez.
After 9/11, I enlisted in the reserves and I was activated to go to Iraq as a result of 9/11.
To this day, Perez remembers how she felt watching the 2 planes crash into the World Trade Center.
I stood there and we looked in disbelief until we realized that it was real, that that moment stopped for us.
2 decades have passed, but Americans will never forget the heroic actions of first responders, the innocent lives lost, and how our country changed as a result.
Now we've put so many things in place to make sure that it happened once, it will never happen again in this country.
We can never forget. We always have to stay vigilant.
Monica de Anda, Channel 5 News, this weekend.